It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Board of Education met Tuesday in a called meeting. They added a conversation about the James E. Bacon project as James E. Bacon Principal Jamie Ellis was on hand to address the board. Here was Principal Jamie Ellis telling the board about the plan moving forward for the first day of school, August 5th.
Pre-K and first grade operating out of the charter school, formerly known as Third Hall for our Wayne County High School grads. We'll have pre-K first grade there. On the main campus, operating out of mobile units will be 4th and 5th grade and kindergarten. They are in their current location because that is the last phase of the modernization project for James E. Bacon, so they did not have to relocate during the summer. So they're going to stay there, those three, 4th, 5th, and kindergarten. Then operating out of Jesup Church of God will be our 2nd and 3rd grade. So we've got leadership, administration at those three sites. Dr. Mark Priester is going to be at the charter school for our pre-K and first. I will be serving on our main campus for kindergarten, 4th and 5th, and our assistant principal, Suzette Williamson, will be there at Jesup Church of God. So by higher powers than me, we've been able to work through this. We've got great folks, got good neighbors with Jesup Church of God and the charter school. They've opened up the doors and said anything that we need, they will be there to provide and assist with getting that for us for our students. So as long as we put our students first and put the safety of their well-being, then we'll have everything in place. You can review this. I'm not going to read through each one of these. You can do that at your own leisure, but we will operate out of 3 separate locations. It's going to be easy because I tell folks, just turn in the service road by the stadium, just keep on going. You can drop off either at first location, second location, or the last location. So we got everything set up for food service. We'll be operating Infinite Campus out of all 3 locations, so we've got the connectivity that we need for each of the 3 locations for day-to-day operations. Breakfast and lunch at all 3 locations. Drop-off dismissal will be no different than it would be at a regular school site. It's just going to be at 3 locations.
And again, those comments of Principal Jamie Ellis. Principal Ellis told the board that a lot of planning has gone into the decisions being made, and the teachers from the school played a pivotal role as they met as a staff. Teachers were able to give their input. Ellis says about 60% of the staff on hand to give their input. Ellis says he told them they're allowed to be frustrated that the building is not completed, but to put that frustration aside and come up with solutions. Board member Joe McKipkin stated at the board meeting Tuesday that the board's frustrated as well. They were hopeful the school would be ready by August 5th, but the big problem is the supply chain. Ellis says they may have the window frames but no windows, a door frame but no doors. They compared it to anyone building a house at this time, supplies and work supply simply the issue. Chairman Ellis asked the superintendent to have Chairman Nick Ellis asked the superintendent to have at the next board meeting a representative from TQ Contractors and Buckley & Associates on hand to update where exactly the school project is and what the timetable they're looking for at completion. Again, the question was asked yesterday about the completion date. No one really has a completion date at this time. Ray Davison asked that the school make certain that all 3 sites be sure they have security. Chairman Nick Ellis says that Jesup PD and the Sheriff's Department are well aware of the situation and plans are in place for security at the school. The school project, once stated to be in the neighborhood of $14 million, now around $21 to $22 million. But School Superintendent Sean Kelly says the contractors have guaranteed that the final cost will not exceed that amount. In other news, the board met an executive session and approved the following personnel. They have named the assistant principal at Arthur Williams Middle School. Santana Attaway is the new assistant principal, recommended by the board. Kimberly Bennett, Jesup Elementary. Jacqueline Elder, Arthur Williams Middle School. Lisa Fennell, Jesup Elementary. Patricia Holland, Jesup Elementary. Regina Jenkins, James E. Bacon. Brandon McGrady, Wayne County High School. Erica Munoz, Martha Ross Smith. Sarah O'Donnell, Jesup Elementary. And Simone Wilson, Arthur Williams Middle School. Certified resignations: Amy Bryant, Martha Puckett Middle School. Juanita Smith, Martha Puckett Middle School. Classified recommendations: Jennifer Carter, Odom Elementary. Zachary Kaysen, James E. Bacon. Tanya Heron, Arthur Williams Middle School. Melissa Hurst, James E. Bacon. Naaja Reddish, James E. Bacon. Sheila Reinhardt, Arthur Williams Middle School. Classified resignations: Samuel Niddles, Arthur Williams Middle School. Sharon Pryor, Transportation. And Sarah Rogers, Jesup Elementary. Again, that the personnel approved after the executive session at the call board meeting on Tuesday. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. This Thursday at the Wayne County Library, University of Georgia Archives Department will be on hand with around 40 artifacts from Athens. Many football-related, but other sports will be represented as well. The time of the exhibit tomorrow at the library will be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Artifacts range in a wide area of time from the early 20th century to this past year's national championship football team. We'll be joined this morning on the Butch and Bob Show by Jason Hasty. He is with the Archives Department in Athens, Georgia. He works with UGA Artifacts, joins us this morning. Once again, the public invited to the exhibit tomorrow at the library between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wayne County Commissioners meet Monday, August 1st. Their agenda is out. They'll meet at Courtroom C. On the agenda under new business, consider approving nominees for the Board of Registrars, which was tabled from their June 6th agenda. Consider approve amending the fiscal year 2022 general fund budget through ARP for fire equipment. Consider approve appointing voting delegate for the 2022 ACCG Legislative Leadership Conference, and consider approve bids for drainage improvements on Collins Street. Items with the administrator, items with commissioners, all that set for Monday, August 1st at 6 p.m. at the Courtroom C. Wayne County High School holding a freshman orientation on Thursday, August 4th from 1 to 3 p.m. in the high school auditorium. This is for all incoming freshmen and for students only at 3 p.m. They ask parents join their students for a brief informational session in the high school auditorium. Then they'll visit teachers' classrooms for open house at 3:30. Wayne County High School open house for all grades will be held on August 4th from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. That's when all open houses will be. Again, August 4th from 3:30 to 6:30 at every school here in Wayne County. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news, no one won the Mega Millions drawing last night, so now the jackpot has ballooned to over $1 billion. That's billion with a B. New estimated jackpot with the nation's fourth largest lottery prize ever. Next drawing set for this Friday night. Mega Millions is played in 45 states as well as Washington, D.C. and the Virgin Islands. We're in election year 2022. In November, both the race for governor and the key U.S. Senate seat is up for grabs. AGC is conducting an early poll which shows Governor Kemp with a slight lead in the race for governor and Raphael Warnock with a slight lead in the race for U.S. Senate. Ultimately, the voters will decide the races in November. Polling released by the AGC yesterday shows Kemp at 48%, Abrams 43%, with 7% undecided. Warnock lead over Herschel was 46% to 43%, but only about 3% undecided. Wayne County is accepting applications for an administrative assistant in the tax assessor's office. Applicants need good customer service skills, knowledge of personal computers, skill in oral and written communication, the ability to read maps, and the ability to read and understand instructions and correspondence. Applications are available at the county administrator's office Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. All applications should be returned to the county administrator's office no later than August the 10th by 5 p.m. And don't forget the community-wide blood drive coming to Wayne County Monday, August 15th at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. You can sign up now for an appointment by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or going to the Red Cross website, redcrossblood.org, type in Jesup, make an appointment. Again, walk-ins will be welcome. Again, the next community blood drive, Monday, August 15th from 1 to 6 p.m. at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. And that's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports coming your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.